Greetings, Ascended Nation. So I'm coming to you with a freestyle message. If you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome. Make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. I greatly and truly appreciate you. So let's go ahead and get into this message and see what Spirit would like to talk about in this reading. All right. Let's see, y'all. I'm going to start off with tarot. And we're going to go from there. Alright, Source. What are we speaking of when it pertains to this energy? For some of you, you could have some form of communication coming in, or something could be coming in quickly. Okay. Let's see. What are we speaking of? Supreme Creator, 11 Ancestors. What is going on? What is going on? What needs to come out? What needs to be known? Okay. So we have the Two of Swords. So something could be significant here about some sort of decision that needs to be made, or a decision that was made. Okay. Somebody could be in two minds about some sort of communication. Okay. Something could also be significant here about somebody who has two choices. Okay. Confirmation. This could be you or somebody that's in your energy. Okay. What else? We have the Sun. So something could be coming to the light. Something could be being exposed. We have Temperance. There could be some form of decision. I'm getting a decision. Something coming to the light. Because that Temperance flipped out like sideways. So I'm getting a decision, something coming to the light, and somebody could be feeling off balanced, okay? Something could be significant here about you doing something about you being so grounded about something, okay? This could also be like you being confident in your decisions, okay? You being confident in the decisions you have made, or the decision that you made, okay? I am picking that up too, okay? All right, let's see. The number 2, somebody could be trying to hide that they're in some sort of grief. I saw the Moon to the 5 of Cups, okay? Some sort of sorrow. Somebody's trying to mask, okay, or blanket. For some reason, one of my guys said blanket, okay? Someone is trying to blanket that they're in some sort of sorrow, okay? The number 19 could be significant as well. And then the number 14. Something could be significant here about some sort of tower. Okay, so a tower that resulted from some sort of decision. Okay, I'm getting a good decision that you made, and then a negative decision that somebody else made. Okay, something about a tower here. And something could be public. Okay, something could be public, or something could be going public. Okay, what's the Two of Swords? What's the 2? Okay, yeah, I can't make it up. We had the World. I didn't even notice it. Yep, I was looking at 19 on the Sun, and then 2 of Swords too. That's how I got the 21. So we got the 21. It was flipped over in my hand. I did not notice it, but yeah, it's some form of it's some form of decision, okay? I'm hearing some form of decision set you on the right track, okay? So some form of decision, and this greenery around this World card is giving me like it was something to keep you from out of a round and round cycle. It's some sort of cycle that you broke, okay? Or some sort of cycle that was broken, okay? And it had all to do with a decision that you made, a type of path, okay? A path that you made, because this card is kind of giving me like a two-way street, okay? It's giving me like a two-way street, like being at a crossroads, okay? Are you gonna go right, or are you gonna go left? Okay, that type of energy. Yeah, and something could also be significant here about a runway. Okay, for some reason I'm picking up on a runway. Okay, so this could be like a airplane runway. Okay, this could be like a racing runway. Okay, This could be modeling. Any of that could be significant I'm picking up on. All right, what's the sun? What's the sun here? Okay. So a tower. Yeah, and I'm going to take the tower. 5 of Cups in reverse. Yeah, I'm telling you. It's some sort of decision that you made, and it saved you. Just bottom line. Okay. Some sort of decision you made saved you. Yeah, and then we have the tower to the sun. Something is significant here about, I'm getting that identity energy again, okay? Because the sun, 9 and 1 is 10, 1 and 6 is 7, 17 the star. So I'm getting like some sort of like unveiling. Like it's some sort of like drastic change when it pertains to some form of discovery of who you are, okay? Yeah, Source said there's going to be some respect put on your name. Okay, yeah, there's some sort of change here. What's the Temperance? What's the Temperance? What's the Temperance? Yeah, so we got it's a Knight of Wands who's the Emperor that's in the 10 of Wands. Okay. Somebody very hasty. Somebody who does not think. Okay. Yeah, this person is in the 10 of Wands because there's some sort of balance that's being restored for you. And we got the 4 of Swords. Somebody could be ill. Okay, so somebody could be ill. So, something is significant here about you resting and rejuvenating, being able to relax. Okay. But I'm definitely getting with this, yeah, this person is having a tower, whoever this Emperor is, because your angels keep balancing something out for you, okay? Your team, they keep balancing something out for you, and this person is they're having a tower, okay? I'm getting this person is experiencing outer and inner tower moments, okay? All right, let's see. Something in reference to your greatness. Okay, so something about your greatness is significant. Okay, yeah, so opposition and animosity is significant. All right, let's see. Older feminine who has some sort of animosity. Okay, yeah, could be, it's significant in this energy. Okay, let's see. This could be somebody who thought they could take your place. Okay. All right, let's see. What's going on? What's the 2 of Swords to the world? Give me something else under this 2 of Swords source. Sweetheart. Earth Angel. It flew over there on the Temperance. And like I said, you've been balanced. You've been balanced in your decisions is heavily significant. Yep. When you make certain decisions, okay, trusting the guidance is significant as well. Okay. Yeah. What's the, y'all don't mind that noise. It's my fur baby in the box, child. Flying monkey in reverse. Yeah. So these is individuals being exposed with the flying monkey in reverse. They're having internal and external towers due to this exposure. Yeah, it was something that they didn't see coming with the 2 of Swords here as well. Okay, I'm also getting the energy of them, you putting it out there. Okay, you exposing these individuals. They didn't see it coming. You awakening. They didn't see it coming. Okay, you stepping into your power and authority. They did not see it coming. Okay, and they're in the 10 of Wands about it. Yeah, because they make very hasty decisions. Okay, these are people who they make, it's like their decisions cause permanent consequences. Okay, that's what I'm picking up on. All right, so them making some sort of decision for some sort of temporary gain has long-lasting effects. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. Okay, what's the, yeah, and they receiving a message. Okay, somebody could be receiving a message in reference to a child, okay, or something could be significant here about somebody who behaves in a child manner, okay. Something could also be significant here about you being this child, okay. Yeah, and there's some sort of destruction here when it comes to an air sign masculine, okay. This could also be the same energy that I just was picking up on in the reading prior to this, that somebody here is going to face some sort of legalities because they are a pedophile, okay? What's the temperance here? Okay. Yeah, the flying monkeys. So something is significant here about some sort of abuse that's being exposed. Someone trying to block somebody's achievements. And then something is significant here about you being able to move on, but them not being able to move on. They can't move on, okay? And they're burdened by it, okay? Something is also significant about an emperor or a baby father, husband, whatever the hell, wanted some sort of power or authority over you. Basically, this is somebody that wants to be recognized for what the fuck you do. No, something is significant here about whatever this is backfiring. Also with this Knight of Wands to the abuse. This is somebody who is abusive. This is also sexual abuse I'm picking up here as well with the Knight of Wands to the abuse in reverse. And it's coming out in reference to this person or people. Okay, we got the flying monkey in the middle of the reading. Yes, it's coming out. All right, with the sun and the tower. Yeah, it's definitely coming out. All right, let's see. What else? Yeah, dating and assassination. So something is significant here about somebody who was paid to date you to unalive you. Yeah. This was somebody who was under mind control. So whoever is doing the mind controlling and the person that was under mind control, they both have to suffer the consequences. Okay, they all have to suffer the karma. Okay, they all have to face the judgment. Yeah, it was a cover up. Yeah. All right, let's see. Spirit, give me some on the Two of Swords. Why is the Two of Swords here? We got desert, and then we got family. So yeah, you made a decision to leave a family behind. That's what I'm picking up on. Yeah, and these people wanted you burdened. Okay, they wanted to block your blessings. Okay, block what you have, what you are aligned with, what's fated for you. Okay, but you were able to move on, and this shit backfired, and they're in the Ten of Wands. Okay, this could be a family dynamic. This could be someone that you have a family with, but you made a decision to walk away, to leave it behind. Okay. Yeah, and it closed out a cycle with the World card falling right on top of it. What's the World card? I'm hearing it closed out a cycle, and they've been going through towers ever since. Yeah, and somebody wants revenge. Somebody wants revenge because you walked away. Okay, you weren't supposed to walk away. Okay, and that's the thing, like I've stated before, you have people out here who are used to dealing with a certain caliber of person, okay, or people, okay? So therefore, in their tiny pea brain, they assume that they could do this to anyone. Anybody that they come across, that comes across their path, or they mosey their little way up into their life, okay? They assume they can do this to anybody until they come face to face with the cosmic being, and it is a trap, okay? That's what this is. So you have an emperor who's a Knight of Wands energy who is burdened, okay? Your angels have their foot on this person's neck, because they assume they could play with you. Okay? That's what this is. Somebody thought that they could abuse you. Abuse comes in many forms. Okay? Somebody assumed that they could control you. Somebody assumed that you would not walk away. See, this will be an energy that's not used to people walking away from them. Okay? Yeah, like no. And we got sweetheart. So somebody here wants revenge on a sweetheart, or call themselves getting some form of revenge or whatever it may be because somebody walked the fuck away. What's the sweetheart here? Yeah, you ain't into that toxic shit. Bottom line, you moved on. Water. So something could be significant here about a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Okay, the 12th house, the 4th house, or the 8th house could be significant. You deaded some shit. Okay, you deaded it and you walked away. You could have even left your stability behind with the 4th house. Sacrifice things, let things go, because you know the Supreme Creator. We got Ra in the middle of this reading. You know Ra gonna make shit shake. Okay, your ancestors are going to make shit shake. Everything, you're going to get better. Okay, they're going to make sure that you're comfortable. They're going to make sure that you're healed. They're going to make sure that you're protected. Okay, and that's just bottom line. You will not be burdened. Okay, you will not be heartbroken at all. So somebody is in their emotions or in their feelings because you moved on. You moved forward just like the Creator told you to. Just like the Creator showed you. If you had not, there was going to be consequences. Bottom line. And if you moved on because of what was exposed to you. For some of you, you could have been deep in your emotions. You know what I'm saying? For those of you who Source just was showing you, just piling it on. Okay? Source was just piling it on. But a lot of you prayed for it to happen. You prayed for Source to reveal to you those who wanted to play with you. Those who thought that because you already knew. Okay? And Source delivered. What's the sign here? What's the sign here, Source? Celebrity. So we got celebrity and then we have home. Okay, so this fell on achievement, abuse, and moving on. So for some of you, something could be significant here about some form of good news. Okay, others of you, there is a celebrity here that's about to be exposed. This could be somebody that's heavy in their ego. This goes back to the energies that feel like their money is so long, they untouchable. Okay, until they want to play with you. Okay, something is significant. It's some sort of exposure. Now, I'm also picking up the freestyle reading that I just did the other day, where it was coming out heavy. That there is a celebrity, a couple of them. You're already seeing it take place. Okay, that are going through karma, that are going through judgment, and they are losing their stability. Okay, I'm getting that here. Something could also be exposed in reference to something going on within a home. Okay, something could also be significant here about there being a celebrity being exposed because somebody stole a home. Somebody is living on a property or in a property or purchased a property with some shit that don't belong to them. Okay, and they're having a tower. Okay, somebody home could even get fucked up. Okay, however these elements feeling. What's the tower? What's the tower here? An accident. Confirmation with my baby exhaling. Something is significant here. So, I'm getting the energy. Somebody who wanted to try to cause some sort of ruckus in your life. And I've been picking up on this energy. Possibly a celebrity is going to get in a car wreck. Okay, they're going to get into a collision. This could also be somebody that wanted you to get into some sort of car wreck or collision. Okay, this is the tower moment. Also, if there's a celebrity here that is trying to send someone towards you, there will be an accident. Okay. And this looks like to me could be in current energy. Okay. Yeah, this could be a flying monkey, and this could be why they're coming out in reverse, because they're going to transition. Okay, they're either going to transition, or I have been seeing, Source has been sending me signs in reference to wheelchairs. Okay, so a wheelchair could even be significant. What's the flying monkey in reverse, Source? And we do got the temperance out here, so somebody could transition. We got power supply and we got lies. So it's coming out why these flying monkeys lied. Because you are the power supply. These motherfuckers can't grow shit without you. Bottom line. And they're jealous about it. Okay? Mm-hmm. All right. This Emperor energy, this Knight of Wands to the Ten of Wands could be the celebrity energy as well. Okay? Or it's just somebody they work with. What's the Temperance? Because I'm constantly picking up a lot of men. Okay? What's the Temperance here? Or they call themselves men. Life insurance. So somebody here took out a life insurance policy on the Earth Angel. And it's being balanced out. The scales are being balanced. They wanted you to come up missing because they have a life insurance policy on you. Okay, you can be this female energy. Okay, they wanted somebody to lie about being your caregiver or pretend to be because they had this, set the stage in order for you to come up missing. Okay. So we got the Knight of Wands, the Emperor, and the Ten of Wands. So there's a father figure that's burdened. Okay, because they made a hasty move playing with you. Okay, very hasty. Very hasty move playing with you. Okay, Source wants me to clarify this way. What is the Knight of Wands? What's the Knight of Wands? Tunnels. Somebody here is into sex trafficking. What did I just say? What did I say with that Knight of Wands to that abuse? What did I say about sexual abuse? Sexual abuse and sexual assault. And this is somebody that tries to clean up some shit. Or they're trying to, or they have people that clean up shit for them. Baby, it's about to be a natural disaster. This also goes back to, what did I tell you about the fires and the floods? They don't give a fuck who, let me tell y'all something. Okay? Unfortunately, in this domain, they don't give a fuck about humanity. Okay? When it boils down to us cosmic beings that are out here, when you do what I'm doing, right? They would do whatever to try to get to that individual. To try to get to that individual, and or if they can't get to you to cover up their crimes, baby, they will flood a whole city, a whole fucking state. They will set fire to some shit. This is the thing. This is how far they will go to try to keep their shit covered up. So many times I've been seeing, and too, it's another download that the creator is giving me. Y'all money, this is how they make their money, right? Tunnels, clean up natural disasters, so Source is fucking it up. Because you've used these funds to purchase homes, businesses, vehicles, so Source is fucking it up. Okay? The Emperor. And Spirit is reminding me because the other day I was watching Blue Streak, one of my favorite movies. And remember when Spirit is giving me a flash of the scene of that movie. Remember when he went back to get the diamond, and remember they told him that the ventilation system had flooded. Source is giving me that as an example. What's the Emperor? What's the Emperor? Yeah, so it's an Emperor out here that's connected to these tunnels. Child trafficking. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. We got child and jealousy. Wouldn't surprise me if a motherfucker ain't out here jealous of their own kid. I've seen it. I've seen it. I've heard it. I promise you. Okay? Yeah, somebody out here thought they was going to traffic a child. A child or children. Yeah. And they burden behind it. Because it's coming out. We got the Sun card right up here. Spirit is reminding me of a dream that I had where I saw two masculines in the dream state, and one of them was weirdly, it was a father figure that was allowing a masculine to weirdly admire his own child. One of those masculines was a celebrity that's well known. And he had deep admiration. He was not admiration, but he was really admiring this child. And somebody is burdened because they won't have any access to this child or children to fucking traffic them. Somebody could have even had an insurance policy on this child. Spirit is also giving me another download that they will have an insurance policy on a kid, and they would declare the kid dead, but in actuality the child will go missing. The child is somewhere being trafficked and they've cashed out on an insurance policy. I call judgment on every last one of you trifling motherfuckers. Now. Immediate judgment. And karma. What's the Ten of Wands? Yeah, somebody out here burdened because they can't get to a kid. Wrote a check that they asked will never cash. Never. We got neighborhood. And I already gave the warning when it pertains to any neighbors that's in cahoots with y'all motherfuckers. It will all come crumbling down. So somebody is burdened. Somebody could be reporting back to someone. Any of that could be significant. Could have a lot to do with these flying monkeys that's in reverse. Yep. We have abuse here in reverse. What's this abuse in reverse? Motherfuckers that went and tried this, and I've spoke about this before. Child abuse. This, that, and other. Child by. We got a serial killer. Falling. Yeah, somebody being exposed. A serial killer is being exposed. And like I've stated before, and this could even be spell work. Somebody here, there are many forms of different types of abuse. Achievement in reverse. So whatever this person was trying to achieve is backfiring on them. What's achievement in reverse? They're being exposed. What's achievement in reverse? A tower. We got dating. Yeah. Because you didn't cut somebody the fuck off. That's why. And they wanted to try to cover it up. What? That they were trying to bury you. That they were trying to bury you. And I wouldn't be surprised if this person hadn't did this before. We got serial killer right here. Okay? I would not be shocked if they have not did this before. But people have just been covering up for this weirdo. Like I've told y'all before, this is common on this domain. This is what they do. Moving on. Yeah, somebody didn't want you to move on. Because they had to cover something up. What's the moving on here in reverse? They had to keep something under wraps. Gift. Yeah, because your gift told you. You best to move. We got egotism. Yeah, somebody deep in their ego. Very deep in their ego. That would do anything for money. That's who. Yeah. You utilize your gift. Source showed you what was up. Show the fuck did. These people don't love you or no one else. They trying to take you the fuck out. Bottom line. They had a something that they needed to fulfill. And baby, it's backfiring horribly. And it will continue to. I don't give a fuck who y'all pay or bring on board. If I was them, I'd turn the other direction. Reminds me of Spirit keep giving me the scene. Spirit keep giving me the scene from Friday After Next. When what's his name was like, do you know what happened? Do you know what happened to the last security guard? That part. Like, just leave it alone. All right, let's see. Spirit, what's the Two of Swords to this desert? What's the Two of Swords to the desert? Two of Swords to the desert. And I'm using my DIY investigation oracle. What is this? We got high school. On the bottom, we got organ harvesting. It's so crazy because once again, I'm picking up on that star student energy again that source has been giving me. And even when I mentioned the what is that, the organ walk or whatever type of walk that is that they be doing in the hospital, when all them people are not willing. My thing is, this is the thing, it's how they go about getting these individuals' organs, okay? Because these are man-made casualties, okay? Man-made casualties, whether it's illness, whether it's a freak accident, incident, it's man-made, okay? Are all of them that way? No, but a major percentage are. A major percentage have something to do with man-made casualties, okay? And I'm picking that up here. And that would speak of, you know, people, these individuals not seeing, you know, something coming with the Two of Swords here. This could also speak of like decision making. I'm also picking up with the desert energy being here. This is heavy organ energy because like we know, you know, when it pertains to the Egyptians, they take everything from out of their vessel and they usually put it, it's left in there with the vessel, okay? And I'm getting a vision of that. Yeah, something is this is like the bad is, like I said, there's a yin and a yang to everything, okay? And that's what I'm picking up on. Like it's some sort of like freak opposite, and I got a tap right next to me, to the right of me. It's some sort of freak recreation, like a weird recreation of something. That's what I'm picking up on. Yeah, and it involves families. It involves families. And it's so crazy because now I'm picking up on that firstborn energy again. And this over here with the child of tunnels and this emperor that's burdened, this pedophile, something has something to do with their firstborn. It's the firstborn energy, that programming. Like I've told y'all, with that whole line, God gave his only begotten son. Come on, bruh. It's ritualistic. Communion, it's ritualistic. Okay? What's the family here? What's the family here? Y'all have no idea what they got y'all tied up in. And that's just plain and simple. What's the family? I just saw a camera and a pole. I also just saw a cover up. Show this family. Yes. And it's so crazy because Source gave me a vision in reference to organ harvesting. We got 41 to 50 years of age. So something is significant here about somebody who is between, somebody in this family, okay, that is between the ages of 41 to 50 years of age when it pertains to this family dynamic. Something could also surround a high school child, okay? Somebody's child who's between 41 and 50 years of age. This could be somebody 41, 50 years of age. Someone's child could be significant who's in high school, okay? Yeah, but something about a family member here. And a cycle closing out. Some sort of, this can even speak of a life cycle. Yeah. What's the world? Oh, that's too many. So I'm saying alibi. I'm going to take it. So we got alibi here. So somebody could have gave authorities some sort of fake fraudulent ass alibi. Okay, this is somebody between the ages of 41 to 50 years of age, okay, within a family dynamic. Somebody could have gave somebody some fake alibi. Somebody could have questioned somebody in reference to something, okay? This could even be someone between the ages of 41 and 50, and they like to frequent, because Spirit giving me that energy. They like to hang around like children's settings, okay? Areas where children are. Okay. Yeah. There's somebody that gave some sort of alibi when it pertains to revenge, trying to cover their ass when it pertains to some sort of revenge. Okay, this will be somebody that try not to get their hands dirty, don't want to get their hands dirty, but they will pay somebody else to, and this motherfucker will even go and snitch. What's the revenge? This is a straight fucking coward. What's the revenge here, source? Child. What's the revenge? We got crisis actors in reverse. We got multi-crime scene. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So this is just giving me the energy of people not being actors. Or someone not being actors. Like somebody doing something, seeking out revenge on somebody. And it not being like actors. This could also be somebody that somebody could have like X'd somebody out. Okay, I'm hearing that. Like somebody could have like pushed somebody like out of some sort of group. This could even be somebody like pushing somebody out of a family. Okay, like some sort of family or something like that. Like being disowned. Somebody here could have gotten disowned by like a group or something. I keep on picking up on this energy. What's this sweetheart? Ooh. Hold on. So we got 18, the moon, and we got high school up here. So something could be significant here about an 18-year-old. Or when you were 18, we got 8 here on the sweetheart card. 6 and 2 is 8. Something being done for money, because that 6 is sticking out to me, systematic, and 2 is finances. So something about when you were 18, okay? What are these other cards? A dark web. Something is coming out in reference to the dark web. This could have something to do with that high school energy. Evidence, wands. We got the Knight of Wands up there. The Knight of Wands, the Ten of Wands, and the Emperor. So something could be, okay, the moon. Something could be significant here with that 18 energy. Something could be significant here where somebody is trying to keep it quiet. That they paid, they could have, and this that same energy. They could have paid somebody from the dark web to come for you. Okay? Or if somebody is like tied into like some sort of dark web cult or some shit like that. Okay? I'm getting that as well. Something also has something to do with somebody putting you on the dark web. And this is something that they've been trying to keep hidden. Okay? I am getting that. Yeah, cybersecurity. So cybersecurity could be aware of this. Okay? And now y'all know I've picked up before in a reading that they're aware, but they don't do shit. Okay? So I've picked that up as well. Yeah, I can't make it up. Coven, cult, you name it. This could also be like upstanding individuals who are part of this cybersecurity that are aware. Okay? And they could be about to crack down on whatever this is. And we got the element of water. Something could be significant here about like flooding. I was picking this up in another reading that I did. Okay, so flooding, tsunamis. I was picking up torrential rain. Okay. All right, what's the water here? What's the water here? Yeah, somebody definitely trying to sort out individuals to try to do you something from the dark web. Okay, we got ditch. So somebody could be trying to avoid something. Yeah, we got double door on the back of a van. I'm definitely picking up a kidnapping. I'm telling you. Confirmation with the train. Yep. Somebody who, and it's coming to the light. This could even been a celebrity that planned this. Okay? Or either this could also be somebody who is exposing something. Okay? What's this celebrity to the sun? So we got 2031 to 2035. Something is definitely significant here in reference to some form of communication. The number 20 could be significant, which is judgment. Okay, the number 3, which is communication in the mind. 1 represents the self, Aries energy. We got Aries over here. The Emperor is over here. Okay, we then have the number 5, which could definitely represent the industry. Or either some sort of drama. Somebody could be arguing back and forth with somebody or something like that. Or this could be communication that could bring some sort of drama. Hell, you could be communicating something exposure that's creating some sort of drama. Okay, I'm seeing 66 as well. Yeah, so something is significant here about some sort of something could be significant here about inappropriate relationships. Like inappropriate relationships, something could be getting exposed in reference to a relationship. Okay, something could also be significant here about like the system, like corrupt system or something like that. I'm getting it because 3 and 3 is 6, 1 and 5 is 6. I'm seeing 66. Yeah. And something could also be significant here in reference to the ancestors. What's the home here? Somebody could be bringing the light to a stolen home. In reference to a stolen home or somebody's home. We got school restroom. And we got a hair salon. Interesting. Co-worker involved. School restroom to home. I keep picking up kids. We got high school over here. Something about kids. Like, it's a whole lot of kid energy in this reading. Something could also be significant here about, like, homeschool. Okay? But something is significant here. I'm getting, like, something being transported. That's what I'm picking up on. And it's right here next to the tunnels. I'm picking up something being transported. Like something being moved. Like, what is this? Give me another one here. Controlling father figure. I'm telling you. This that weird ass emperor. I'm telling you. What did I say about somebody hanging around schools and stuff like that? Something isn't right. Like something ain't right. It ain't. And I'm also picking up the energy like it's energies where, bro. It's certain ties. It's certain ties. Yep. Something has something to do with certain ties. Something can have something to do with somebody who is Mexican, Puerto Rican, or Cuban descent. Okay? Something has something to do with ties. Yeah. And we got a tower. This person could be experiencing, because it's exposure here. That's why. Somebody in this energy is a pedophile. Just bottom line. That's what they are. Okay? And something could also be significant here where, trigger warning, but I'm picking up the energy of like maybe somebody like goes to the restroom and like, I don't know, maybe a teacher suspects something or a guidance counselor, some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And maybe they follow a kid to the restroom, or either a kid goes to the restroom and another child notices this kid, okay, and they know something ain't right, so they go tell staff or something like that. But yeah, and something has something to do with a controlling father figure. This could even be a child that went to school and they telling something in reference to something that's going on at home. I'm picking that up too. Yeah, this is weird. What's the Tower? Because like I've stated before, I keep picking up on a feminine that knows that, baby, when I tell you, what's the Tower? Femme fatale with light hair. So something is significant here. There's a Tower when it pertains to a femme fatale who has light hair. Okay, something could be significant here about cameras being in the area, but whatever this is something being exposed. It's about to be a Tower to whoever this feminine is, because she being watched. Okay, and whatever these cameras are, authorities see this person. Okay, somebody could have like light brown, blonde hair. Okay, this could be their natural hair. They could wear a weave. Okay, we have back window. So something is significant here about back windows. Yeah, somebody got eyes on whoever this person is with the cameras. Yep. All right, we got accident. Something could be significant here about something blowing out somebody's back window of a vehicle with the accident here to the back window. Give me, or somebody's shit could fly out the damn back window. What's the accident here? Yeah, to somebody who's dating a serial killer, who thought that they were going to be successful to controlling somebody, narcotics. Okay, so somebody could be trying to run from the police because they got drugs on them or drugs in their car. We got tunnels underground north. So somebody transporting something could be significant. Somebody could get caught up trying to transport something. I'm also hearing something could be significant about somebody's tags. Okay, so somebody could get pulled over. Okay, or either they could be, law enforcement could be attempting to try to pull somebody over and then they run. Okay, and also with this north energy, east, south, or west could be significant, with the north being in reverse. Okay, but this is underground tunnels, so something could be, we got tunnels over here. So whoever this emperor energy is, this could be somebody that's familiar with the north. Okay, somebody here is familiar with a north. Okay, this could be north of their city, town, or state, or north of the globe. Okay, I'm hearing specifically New York. Okay, so New York could be significant. All right, and somebody here has some sort of connections to these flying monkeys. Okay, they're being exposed as well, because this shit just gonna get traced. Okay, what's the flying monkeys? We got condos. Okay, so condos in reverse, it fell on a gift. He's guilty and air sign, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Somebody could have stolen like a property. Okay, somebody could have stolen a property, but something could be significant where somebody tried to give somebody something. Somebody could have tried to gift someone something, or they promised. Something could be significant here too about a raid. Like one of these flying monkeys or a couple of them could live in a condo or something like that. Whatever they live in is going to be raided. Okay. We then got power supply. Yeah, because however they got it, it came from you. Okay. What's the power supply? What's the power supply? Cover up in reverse. I'm telling you, however they got it, it came from you. And they wanted to try to keep this covered up. With what? A bunch of fucking lies that's backfiring and exposing all their business. What's the lies here? Somebody could have said you didn't move on. Missing family overseas. Missing family overseas. Car set afire. So moving on in reverse and gift. Missing family overseas flew over here. And which this gift could definitely, like I said, that's how source view you. Source view you, the ethereal planes view you as a gift. You are a gift. Okay, you're the golden child, just bottom line. Okay, something is significant here about you being that gift, and something has something to do with a missing family of yours overseas, a missing family overseas. Okay, you possibly even being missing from this family. And then with the car set afire, this goes back to, like I told you, I've been picking up on something that has something to do with like a Jane Doe, John Doe that somebody tried to say was you and it was not. Okay, this also goes back into spirit kept showing me accidents in the dream state. Okay, and it was like, okay, spirit, why you keep showing me, you know, these different scenarios or whatever maybe. Something has something to do with a family that could have passed away in a car that was set afire, okay, or something like that. Okay, it's crazy. Somebody could have unalived your real family and then stole you. Okay, transported from another country, came out in the reading prior to this one. Child. What's the life insurance to the Earth Angel? Confirmation with this sirens. We got 1980 to 2000. Some of you could have been born between 1980 and 2000. Okay? We had high school over here. What's this Knight of Wands? This Knight of Wands could have been born between those years as well. What's this Knight of Wands? We got forensic psychologist in reverse. Okay, somebody could have lied in reference to the mental state when it pertains to a Knight of Wands. Okay, somebody could have also paid somebody to lie about something. Okay, somebody here is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, whoever this Knight of Wands is. Okay, this is somebody that does things without thinking. Okay, this is also somebody who acts as if they know it all. Okay, this is also somebody that looks at people like you're beneath them. Okay, this is also somebody, they're a narcissist. Okay, just plain and simple. And they're connected to tunnels. Give me something here for this tunnel. We got stairwell. So this is a tunnel that has some sort of stairwell. Okay, some sort of access point. So for some reason, Source just gave me a vision of it's so crazy because I just saw like one of those like in the park. Y'all know how in the park they have like these things that you can walk under. Okay, specifically New York. Okay, something is significant here about a stairwell inside of that. Okay, inside of those or something like that. Confirmation, it leads underground. Okay, something about it leading underground. Okay. Yeah. Emperor. What's going on with this Emperor? Yeah, they're going through some sort of conflict and feeling a sense of dissatisfaction. Yeah, because something didn't pan out the way they thought it would. What's the Emperor? Yeah, and too, somebody involved in some sort of like with the fluorescence here, blood. Okay. So, and it has something to do with a cover-up. Somebody could have clothes that got blood on it. They could have a pair of shoes. This could be in somebody's home. Okay, there could be an article or some material in somebody's car. Okay, place of work could be significant as well. Yeah, something about blood. Okay, this could also be significant here about a father figure who was unalived. Okay, that could be significant as well because we got child right behind that. Okay. What's this child? Water well. Child, water well. So somebody that dropped a kid into a water well, beach view motel. What I say about top flight security? I cannot fucking make it up. I literally just gave the example from Friday After Next in the beginning of this reading. I cannot make it up. I can't make it up. Yep. This is just this some weird energy. It is weird energy. I'm getting a kid that could have been found or dropped into a water well. And this could have been near a beach, or this was what somebody was planning on doing. Or somebody could have said that something happened to a kid, but not. This was to cash out on some sort of property. Okay, I meant to say insurance, but something about property. Something about security. So something has something to do here too with protection. Okay, somebody here is being protected from something. Okay, and someone is burdened by it. What's the 10 of Wands? That's why I was hearing like, you don't know what happened to the last security guard. Yeah, I'm telling you. We got the number 4. So somebody could be burdened in reference to their stability. Okay, this also is a representation of a child again. Yeah, divine beings viewed as gold mines. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Stability. 10 on the 10 of Wands and 4 is 14, temperance. We got temperance right at the top. Yep. Being viewed as stability. That's what this is. Yep. But you're being protected because you ain't nobody's fucking gold mine. Not at all. And they got to run all of that back. They're not going to have any stability when it's all said and done. Yep. Something could be significant here about a Cancer. Okay, an Aries or a Taurus could be significant here too. Okay? Yeah, we got neighborhood. What's going on with this neighborhood? So something about a compound above ground. We got a guidance counselor, and I just was mentioning a guidance counselor up there. We got 1726 to 1753. Okay, so something has something to do with children. Okay, a child or children. There go that systematic energy again, and something has something to do with money. I'm telling you. This goes back into when I was telling y'all, when I was picking up about these principles. Okay, and it's not just the principles, and it's not all principles, but about them selling child information. Yes, them selling child information. And once again, we got 5 and 3 here again. Yes, church involved. A church involved as well. I'm telling you, this is a driver is significant. Something could be significant about a church driver. Okay, we have 1946 to 1953. We already got the sun out here. And that's more children energy. More children energy. 4 children. 6. 6 could even represent family, friends, siblings, any of that. Okay. And then 5 and 3, y'all know sometimes for me can represent a child as well. I associated with because of the Empress. Yeah, like it's weird energy. This is weird. This is dark witches and warlocks everywhere you could think of. Everywhere you could think of. Organ harvesting. I can't make it up. All for children. Children. We got 2 cards here talking about kids. 2 cards. Organ harvesting off for children. This is crazy. This is crazy. Something I have something to do with youthfulness. I just heard. Yeah, abuse in reverse. I'm telling you. Abuse of power and authority. What's the abuse in reverse? This is sick. This is so sick. What's the abuse in reverse? UFO encounter. Something could be significant here now in reference to some sort of healing. Okay. And this just got a light tap. And something is significant. This goes back into, I spoke about this in a reading prior to this in reference to like Area 51. Like abuse or scientific research when it pertains to extraterrestrials. And that energy is coming out here again. Yeah. Serial unalivers. That's what they are. Give me this serial killer here. Weather altering spells. I'm telling you. And mass burial. Weather altering spells and mass burial. I've been talking about this. When they want to try to cover some shit up, they will do whatever. It does not matter. They don't give a damn. And mass burial coming out in reverse. Yep. Yep. And it's so crazy because I just now saw Spirit been showing me that man where he was collecting them bones and shit. That ain't nothing but it's ritualistic. That's what it is. That's all it is. It's ritualistic. Yep. And something could be significant here. Shit, with this with this mass burial in reverse falling on top of this serial killer, this motherfucker, he could be a killer. For real, for real. You know what I'm saying? But it just depends. Like, it depends on who's covering the case. Because they cover up so much shit. And that's just plain and simple. And then they wonder why these energies is out here taking matters into their own hand. Because these people don't give a fuck. They don't care. Just plain and simple. Yeah. And like they said, if it ain't happening at their own door, they don't care. So these entities and these spirits is bringing it to their door. Just plain and simple. That's what's happening. Yeah. Something could also be significant. And these weather altering spells is to try to cover up a mass burial. We got cover up in reverse and mass burial in reverse. I'm telling you, it's some shit that's coming up. And I've been telling y'all, Spirit been showing me like things raising like in a graveyard. I've been telling y'all this. And then next thing you know, I see that, you know what I'm saying, on media. Yeah. Child, achievement in reverse. What? Trying to cover this shit up. It's unachievable. It's not happening. Give me the achievement in reverse. Yeah, Source said no worries. What's the achievement in reverse? Love spells backfiring as well. Yeah, because somebody out here is people doing love spells, come to me spells, thinking that you gonna return. Fuck no. You should have been walked away. For some of you, you should have walked away a long time ago, honey. The hell? What's the achievement? Weirdos. 1934 to 1941 again. They've been exposed, so that's why it's not achievable. The sun is here again. Ra is not playing with none of you dummies, okay? 1934, something has something to do with communication, because we know these people, they communicate back and forth about what may work, what ain't working, what's the next plan, you know, can you do this, can you do that, and it's all gonna backfire. It's still backfiring, okay? Somebody here is also, it's communication here in reference to some form of stability, okay? This could also be communication in reference to a child and or children, mind you. Communication amongst pedophiles when it pertains to a child and or children, okay? Then 1941, once again, this is going back into stability, how people achieve their stability, how they've been able to stay on top for so long. It has all to do with lies, theft, and being con artists. That's how. Dating. What's going on with this dating? More of that sun energy. I'm telling you. Somebody corrupted. A corrupted energy. And you ended whatever this was. Just point, but somebody is corrupted. 1955 and they being exposed as being so. Okay? Yeah. Some bullshit. And then 1960, baby, it's a lot of stuff that's going downhill. Okay? Something being cut off. I'm also picking up the energy of somebody not being right. Like love affair energy. Like it's the who. It's the who they're having a love affair with. Who they're sleeping on. And I ain't talking about somebody going and sleeping with a relative or a friend or a cousin or an auntie or a mama. No, what I'm speaking about is these kids. Okay? Children. All that other shit is irrelevant. Northwest. Okay? So Northwest could be significant. Okay? The actual, the child that I've been picking up on heavily. Okay? Something could also be significant here about north of the town or west of the town. Okay? City, state, whatever it may be. A clone copy. Wow. Y'all. This shit crazy. When I tell you, I ain't never. The shit that I be picking up on, bruh. Wow. It's a clone here somewhere, y'all. It's a clone here somewhere. Yep. Stolen property. Yeah, it's coming to light. It's coming to light. Yep. Somebody also something is significant here with the stolen property to the moving on. Somebody suspected, oh, well, this is somebody that would try to hold something back from you or some sort of information thinking that you wouldn't be able to move forward. Okay. And then I'm getting the energy of, if you stay under people who tried to unalive you, it will make them look, you know what I'm saying? It'll make them, even though you're exposing them, it'll make you look delulu and make them look good. You know what I'm saying? Child. You move the fuck on and it's causing a tower. Okay. It's being exposed. Something is also somebody. Y'all, this is so deep. Something is significant here because I'm picking up two different energies here. I'm picking up somebody on the north and or the west. Okay. This could be of a city, a state, or the globe. Okay. Is a thief. Something about stolen property. And then on the other hand, allegedly, I'm picking up that there's a child here who has been cloned. Okay. What's the moving on? And this could even be for some of y'all. Oh, goodness gracious. People ain't who they are. Okay. And that's just, they've been compromised. Okay. We have, he's guilty, a fire sign. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy could be significant. We seen an Aries, the Emperor, and a Knight of Wands. Okay. We got airport security. Somebody could be trying to leave, but they can't go anywhere. Okay. And then we have, she's guilty, a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, but it fell on condos. Okay. So something could be significant here about a water sign who employs some flying monkeys. Somebody could have stolen property, or somebody could have gave a condo to somebody. It don't matter, baby. They losing it. Okay. They losing it. This could also talk about somebody who, they could either be a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, or this is somebody that's just deep in their feelings. Okay. This could also speak of a mother figure. Okay. With that water sign energy here. I'm also getting the energy of somebody who had plans, and baby, it's the whole plot, plan, scheme, operation has folded. What's the gift? What is the gift here, source? Child. What's the gift here? Yeah, something about a fake proposal. It was a plot. So it was a married for murder here. Sure was. And a mother figure had something to do with it. It was a married for murder. Yeah, we got she's not guilty. A water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, and it landed on ditch. Yeah, this could definitely be an energy here that left shit behind because you knew about the plan. We got a dog sitter here. Spirit petty. Spirit is petty. Yeah, I'm just getting a dog. That's what source is saying. A dog. Somebody that was undeserving of you, collective. Pillow talking to an undercover. I'm telling you, it keeps showing itself. All right, let's get some signs and that's it. What's the signs here? What's the sign, source? Ooh. What's the signs? Signs. Ooh, that flew. August Leo. Let's see. Could be watching you. All right. So there's an August Leo because it flew over here on my tarot. So an August Leo is watching you. All right. Spirit's telling me to do it this way. They always got me doing something new now. The number 11 could be significant. So this could be somebody that worked with the group. Somebody could be connected to an Aquarius. Okay. This August Leo is watching you. Okay. All right. What's the next one? March Aries. So let's see. What about this March Aries? So this is a father figure. Okay. We got a King of Swords, or this is an authority figure. They either a father figure or they're an authority figure. This could be an authority figure who is a father figure. The month of March could be significant. Something is significant here about somebody's appearance. Somebody is very keen on how they look. Okay. They're keen on how they look and how people view them. Okay. Let's see. What else? What else? So we have an April Aries. What about this April Aries? So somebody is going to jail. Okay. This could be a father figure that's going to jail. The number 8 could be significant. Yeah, an ending. 8 Scorpio gives me ending. Yeah, something is significant here about an ending with this King of Swords. 14 Sagittarius could be significant as well. Okay. And also 1 and 4 is 5 Leo. So this person could be connected to a Leo. This King of Swords energy, who's a father figure, this Aries energy. Okay. Or somebody could be an authoritative figure. Okay. Either or. What else? So we have a March Pisces. And it landed on right in this area again. Power supply, condos in reverse. And then this water sign energy and organ harvesting. All right. What about this? So we have a Page of Cups. So somebody could want to apologize. Okay. So somebody wants to apologize. This could be why the water, I said somebody being in their emotions. Okay. The number 11, once again, somebody could be connected to an Aquarius. Okay. Or somebody could be a Aquarius Pisces cusper. Okay. Yeah, but somebody here wants to apologize. Okay, this Leo could be connected to a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, yeah, heavy air. It's heavy air here. Okay, and then with this Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces here on this Page of Cups. So there could be a Pisces, a March Pisces that's wanting to apologize, or vice versa. Okay, yeah. Then we got this September Virgo. What about it? So we have the 7 of Pentacles. Taurus energy. So something could be significant here about somebody investing in something. Somebody who invested in something. Somebody could be looking into what someone invests in. This could be a Virgo that's connected to a Taurus. I said tourist. A Taurus. The number is 7. Libra. 777 is here. So this could, somebody here could be like one of those people that something about luck. Okay. Something is significant about luck. I'm also picking up that somebody's luck is changing. For the good and then for the bad. Okay. Yeah. What else? We got a July Leo falling to the floor. Okay, what about this July Leo? So somebody wants to take some sort of leap of faith. Okay. A Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy could be significant as well. All right. What is this? Aquarius. Heavy Aquarius again. Okay. So something could be significant about an Aquarius that work with the Leo. It keep coming out. Yeah. And somebody could be fighting, or there could be like something about a love affair too. Okay, so something about a love affair could be significant. Somebody could be going to jail behind whatever this is. I keep picking up on that energy. Virgo. Virgo again. Yeah, somebody's been well invested in looking into somebody. What about this August Virgo? I cannot fucking make it up, y'all. I cannot make it up. We got the Hermit. Somebody has been well invested in looking into some people. And this could be a Leo. August Leo. An Aquarius and a Leo are heavily significant, y'all. I'm telling you. Tell me more. We got a September Libra. And I mentioned Libra energy down here with this 7. What about this September Libra? That's the truth. Ace of Swords. Yeah, it's an official. It's an official. Somebody has been heavily looking in some sort of clarity. Yep. When it pertains to, so this could be a family. This could be a family. It's a lot of swords, a lot of air. Communication, the mind. It's a lot. Balance, justice. It's a lot of air out here. All right, tell us more. Spirit always be having me doing something different. It's clarity, justice system, some sort of truth is coming out. A November Sagittarius. What about this November Sagittarius? Confirmation with the dog. November Sag, Two of Pentacles. Capricorn. 9th, what is that? 10th house. 10 and 2 is 12. Pisces. Something about the law. Something about Something about the law. Somebody is getting it. They looking into somebody like, I'm telling you. Heavy Capricorn. Heavy Capricorn energy. Because I'm seeing 1 on the Ace of Swords, 2 on the 2 of Pentacles, 3 and 7 is 10. And then we got Capricorn here on this 2 of Pentacles. It's something significant here about somebody could be, in current energy, could be trying to balance something out. Or trying to, yeah, I'm getting somebody is trying to balance. Somebody's trying so hard to balance something out because they don't want to go to jail. Somebody's trying so hard to balance something out because they don't want to go to jail. But they're going. Yeah, something has something to do with finances too. Somebody here lied about some sort of money. And it's clarity when it pertains to the justice system because they've been being tracked, traced, watched. That's exactly how I heard it. We got a November Scorpio. And it fell on the 7 of Pentacles. So something that somebody has been invested in. 8th house could be significant. What about this November Scorpio? We got 8 of Pentacles, 88. So something in reference to somebody's work could be significant, or what somebody does for work, or some sort of work that somebody's been putting in. A Virgo, heavy Virgo again. This could be... Child. Somebody is either investigating a November Scorpio, or there's a November Scorpio here that is an investigator. Okay? Tell me more. Ooh, I'm going to take these last 3 and that's it. Well, 4. So we got a May Gemini. What about this May Gemini? We got 3 of Wands. So somebody was waiting, and that's 33 there. Somebody could be a part of a Masons or some sort of group, or Eastern Stars. Aries energy could be significant. Okay, so somebody was waiting for something to come in, or they were waiting for some sort of communication. Okay, a May Gemini. Y'all hear the sirens. The sirens going crazy. October Scorpio. What about an October Scorpio? They under judgment. Okay, so there's an October Scorpio that's under judgment. Okay, or it's judgment here for a Scorpio or something like that. Okay, a Libra, Scorpio, cusper could be significant. Okay, or something could be significant about a Leo. All right, let's see. We got a January Capricorn. Yeah, so somebody in that 10th house trying to hold on to something that don't belong to them. Whoever this January Capricorn is, or this could be somebody that's just up in that 10th house. Yeah, a heavy Capricorn energy with the Capricorn on the 4 of Pentacles. Like I said, somebody trying to balance something out. 10th house is Capricorn, and we got 4 on the 4 of Pentacles, 14. Somebody, and we had Temperance to come out over here. This that Emperor that's burdened. That Emperor to the Knight of Wands, to the 10 of Wands. Yeah, that's who this is. We got a Gemini, June Gemini. What's this? A King of Wands. So a King of Wands here. The number 14 again, Sagittarius. Some sort of truth or clarity is significant. The number 17. This person could be in the spotlight in some way, shape, or form. Okay, or this could be an authoritative figure. Somebody here could wear a badge, a King of Wands energy. Maybe that's why they showing up as a King of Wands, because y'all know they had a shirt all pressed out. I'm seeing somebody like with the shirt pressed out, the shirt tucked. This is if they're an officer. Okay, but if they're a detective, you know, the suit clean, they go get it dry clean. That's what I'm picking up here. Okay, so something could be significant about that. Or this could be somebody that didn't gain some sort of clarity about a King of Wands. Okay? Yeah. All right, so that's everything I have for you, collective, when it pertains to this message. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll talk to you in the next one.